Hey y'all, I'm Heather, and I want to talk about Facebook parties. Specifically, friend hosted Facebook parties. You may have heard Kimberly Warlow's amazing stage talk at the Phoenix conference, and she mentioned that these parties have just really exploded our business. And so I just want to go over just a quick how to and a quick why, because they have just been so amazing for me and my team, and for everybody on our team. A little while back, last year, I was asked to host an online party for a friend of mine who does Jamberry, the nail wraps. And of course I said yes because she's my friend and I want to support her. And we had so much fun in this Facebook party, and the whole time I was thinking, why can't we do this with our friends? You know, how many times have we been asked to host even parties in our home, maybe Pampered Chef or 31, just, you know, those parties that come into our home. And anyway, I got really excited, and I talked to my upline, and we just decided this was a great idea. Let's try it. And so the first time I messaged all of my friends, hey, would you be willing to host a Facebook party for me? The answer was overwhelmingly yes. So people are excited to help us out. Our friends want to host these Facebook parties for us, so that's really exciting and fun. I did 17 the first month that we were hosting them, and oh my goodness, just the activity, the excitement, the education that we're giving people, and of course the orders that come in from these parties was just really awesome. So I think one of the reasons that people are so anxious to say yes to hosting these Facebook parties, well, one, of course, because they're our friends or maybe our customers, but also because it's just really, really easy. You know, nobody's having to clean their house. Nobody's having to leave their house or, you know, take time away from their family to go to a party. And, you know, they get to just hang out at home and do what they're doing anyway, which is, you know, be online. And even more, like, they don't have to even be online at a certain time. We're hosting these Facebook parties over 2 or 3 days, so they get to just check in at their convenience. So it really takes all the excuses away from people not being able to attend. So it's a super easy way to get a large turnout where you might not have gotten that large of a turnout in your home. So when you host a party for a friend, you know, an in-home party with some of these other companies, you get a little incentive, and usually it's based on your party sales. So, you know, however, if you earn this much money in party sales, then we'll give you this much towards your own order. So I was thinking, you know, how can we convert this into something that works for us in our business? And the HLP was just a really easy. It just kind of stuck out to me, like, okay, that would be awesome. Like, who wouldn't want an extra like $200 to go towards, you know, the product that of course that they're gonna want to order. So instead of offering them like a prize or a cash incentive as a host, you know, we just let them know that, hey, if your party does really well, we've got some great incentives for you. And then as we see, you know, the orders coming in, we can let them know, hey, you know, your party's almost at 500 points. And when you hit 500 points, the company will give you $100 bonus just for referring your friends. And if they are interested, then we go into more detail and discuss the healthy living plan with them and how they can be on our team and earn that bonus. And, you know, most people are really excited to order their own product and get some money back at the same time. So another thing that's been really exciting is how active these Facebook parties are. You know, people are really interacting. And I think the main reason for that is because we are having a drawing. So we advertised at the very beginning that we're going to have a drawing at the end of the party for a prize. And, you know, me as a team leader, I wanted to keep it a really simple prize, really cost effective, so that everybody in my downline was able to do it. So I offer a single serve of each shake flavor as the prize. So one person wins, and what's awesome is each post in the party has a way for them to interact. And when they interact, they get entered into the drawing for the prize. So at the end of the party, we announce the prize winner, and I mail them out a cute little package with just a thank you card, you know, my Juice Plus business card, and a single serve of each shake flavor. and they're all super excited to get their prize, and it just really keeps them active in the party. So something that's made it really easy for us as leaders to roll out these Facebook parties is an app, a website called Post My Party. It's just postmyparty.com. You probably heard Kimberly mention it if you heard her main stage talk in Phoenix. It's a super awesome program that allows us to create a template for a Facebook party that we can then reuse, and all we have to do is copy and paste it into the new Facebook party, and it schedules it all out for us. So we're not actually having to be present at our computer or our phone during the party. All the posts are scheduled in advance, so it's super convenient for us. So that all we have to do during the 2 or 3 day party is go back in and just interact with people. When they're commenting, we comment back. We respond to their questions, or just really get to know them, and we're not having to just sit at our computer and schedule out posts. So I'm going to go through a little bit of how to use Post My Party. It's really super user friendly. They actually have a video tutorial when you go there. That's really good information. So if you're thinking about using it, definitely watch that video tutorial that they've provided. Right, before we get into the Post My Party, I just want to give you a quick example of a Facebook party that we've done. My awesome upline Rebecca Downing set up a full Facebook party for our team, just so that we could see how it looks, how it works. We can copy and paste the post straight from the party if we want. So that's super awesome to do for your downline. If you have a lot of people that are asking you, how do I do this? How can we set it up? So it's just a really quick way. She gave us instructions here on how to invite people to host a party for us, how to do the description for the group, how to tell our host to invite at least 20 people, but no more than 50. We want to keep these parties really small and special. We even, we message our host before the party, too, with some verbiage that they can send to their friends. It says, hey, I'm hosting a Juice Plus Healthy Living Facebook party, and I thought of you. Did you see the invitation? I'm in love with the health benefits, and the shakes are amazing. It's starting Monday, right here on Facebook, so you can party in your PJs. If you're one of the first 25 to RSVP, you'll be entered into a drawing for a prize for free shakes. So just some quick, verbiage you can send to people. If they're not even a customer yet, you can, reword that to personalize it for them. But just a great way to have people really connect with the people that they're inviting to. So just looking at some of the things in the party, we number our posts. So you can see, she told us post number 1, and she was telling us when to post it. So post number 1 says it's party time, and, welcome to the party. Let us know who's here. How do you know your host? And everybody who comments below gets an entry into the drawing. So like I said, on every post, there's a way for them to interact. And when they interact, they're going to be entered into that drawing for a prize. So it really gets them going. We also do a video of ourselves, just welcoming them to the party, and just so they can see our face, because most of the time the people in the party are not going to be people that know us. So we just say, welcome to the party. I'm super excited to get to know you over the next couple of days, and I'm very excited to share my story with you. Just something really short and simple. The next post is just a little quiz. We like to throw in some fun things in the party to get people really interacting with not just information. So this one is just, how well do you know your host? Can you guess their favorite fruit or vegetable? And just a few things like that. We're sharing lots of information from Juice Plus, the YouTube channel by Juice Plus, our team websites. Lots of, we always want to share our personal stories in these parties as well, because again, they don't know us, so they don't know our story. There's several ways you can do that. You can video yourself, and share it to YouTube. She is using Adobe Voice here for this one, so that's a really great way too. So let's look at Post My Party, because it's a really great little tool for us. So when you sign in for Post My Party, you can see there is a tutorial. I do recommend that you watch that. And, there's a couple other things here too that if you're wanting to know how to do it, they are actually going to show you right there on their tutorial. So I'm just going to go over just a couple things because they do have such great information here. So you can schedule or create a party template. This is where you're going to start, because one of the perks to Post My Party is being able to have that template saved in your account, so that every time that you're doing a Facebook party, that template is right there for you to copy and paste. So you'll just click on create a template. You can name it whatever you want. I'll call it Juice Plus a Baby and create. So it's super easy. You just start adding posts. So you're going to add a new post. And what kind of post is it going to be? I think for the first post, I'm going to do a picture. And my message is going to say, welcome to the party. I can't wait to get to know all of you. And then I'll just add a picture. You know, I've got a folder on my desktop that's got all of my pictures for Facebook. So let's see. Aha, it's party time. So I'll just put that in there. So I want that to go on day 1 of my template. And I usually start my parties, you know, on Saturday or on Sunday afternoon. So I will post that, you know, at about 3 p.m. on Saturday afternoon. And here you can hit save and new, and that's going to take you to your next post. Or if you're done, if that's your last post, you can just hit save. So I'm going to go back, since this is not an actual template for me. So if you've already got your template created, you'll see here on the left, party templates to a list. So I've got a template created here, and obviously I created that new one here just now. But I can click the edit button. I can see all of my posts. So if you need to make changes, this is where you'll want to do it. You know, you can change the time, you can change the wording, the links, and the pictures. Here's something really great. So you can share your template. So if you have a downline team member that is struggling with setting up a Facebook party, this is a great tool. If they have their own Post My Party account, you can share that template with them just by clicking that and entering their email. And they're going to get a template emailed to them that they can go in and see everything that you've done. They can customize it for themselves, or they can just copy what you've done and paste it into their own. So it's a really great way to just really help your downline with this, keeping it super simple for them. So what happens when you share your template with your team member to help get them started? Well, they're going to get an email like I have right here. You can see that my Upline MD Kimberly Warlow has sent me a template. So I want to click on the link. You want to first be already logged into your Post My Party account, and then you're going to click on the link. It's going to take you there. Awesome. So she has shared this template with me, and what it wants me to do now is to personalize it. So you're going to see each post that she's done, her original message, the picture or video that she's done. And you know, if you are a first-time Facebook partier, it's really easy to just copy this message and paste it and just use exactly what your leader has done for you. And so you'll want to do that for each post. All right, so you can see this next post is actually a video, and this is her personal video, like to welcome to the party. So you would want to, at this point, you know, post your own video. But just for the this tutorial's sake, I'm just going to copy and paste. And then, you know, I can change the message here instead of pasting if I want to just customize it for myself. My name is Heather, and I'm so excited to be in this party with you. Just attaching to my video there, and hit next. So what you're going to do is you're going to do that with every single post all the way through. And once you get to the end, you'll be able to save it. And once you save that, it's going to show up in your party templates just like the other ones that I showed you earlier. You can also come to the parties. So if you want to schedule a new party, you'll just click schedule new. You can see I've got one party scheduled here, but I can schedule new. And your account will be linked to Facebook when you sign up for your Post My Party account. You'll link it to your Facebook. So that's what you do. So you're going to go here. We're scheduling a new party. So I'm just going to pick, I want to use this Juice Plus Facebook party template that I've already created, which is awesome. It's going to go into an event. And when I pull up choose event, it's got all of my Facebook parties already in there because I've already set them up in Facebook. So that is one key. You want to set up your Facebook event before you go in to post my party. So I can just pull up, let's say, Alicia's online party here. I'm going to tell it to start on Sunday, even though it's Easter. I'm just doing this for fun. And we'll come down and pick our time zone, Central Time. So it's set up. And here is this a little bit more advanced things. So watch the tutorial on that if you want to use those replacement things. And then you'll just hit create and it's ready. It's going to show you that all these posts are in that party. And you may have a post that is personalized to the party where you need to add someone's name or change a picture or something. So this is where you're going to do that. And once it's done, you are just done. You can hit update and it's ready. So that is pretty much post my party. All right. So what happens when you've hosted a party? You know, people have interacted. Maybe you've gotten a couple orders, but the party's now over. Now what, right? Well, my upline, Rebecca Downing, is the master at follow-up. She has turned so many of these parties into HLPs and even a couple into 2,000 pluses. So I'm going to let her do some training on how she does awesome follow-up from these Facebook parties.
Hey there, I wanted to talk about follow-up for the Facebook parties. And number one key is that you really want to have everybody as a friend. So we put in our Facebook parties a post that we want people to friend us, but if they haven't done that, I go through and friend everybody that's joined the party, because then if we're friends, they're going to see my messages and they're going to see my news feed, and especially if we're interacting. And then step number two would be send each person a message, and you can do this right from the Facebook party. And obviously if you're friends already with them, then they're going to see that message in their regular messages for Facebook. If you're not friends with them, that's going to go into a message request folder, and they actually have to accept that. So it's really key to get as many people, if not all of them, that's our goal, to friend you or you friend them, so they can see that message, that follow-up message. We do have verbiage for the follow-up message right in our Facebook template. So if you don't know where that is, just let us know. And then you also want to have the host send a thank you message. It can be very, very simple. Thank you for joining our party. Let myself or, the host, let myself or Rebecca know, let myself or Heather know, if you have any questions, or if you're ready to get started, this is what my family takes, that type of thing for the host. Then a week after, so kind of wait a week, I then go in and private message, not from the party, private message them just on their Facebook Messenger, and follow up with them. Ask them, again, thank you for coming again. I know you were, really active in the party, or whatever they were in the party. Kind of maybe pick out something that they were interested in or something during the party, and just start that conversation. Again, just like we would on a normal follow-up with any of our contacts. And then the key is this: keep a list of all the people from the party, and that becomes part of your memory jogger. So you're just continuing to follow up with these people just like you would your people on your memory jogger that are already there. You should be keeping a list, a constant. Your memory jogger is a live thing. You should constantly be adding to it, following up. Remember the 2 by 2 by 2. You want to at least follow up with 2 people a day for that consistent activity. So that is what I have for Facebook follow-up. Thank you.
So I am just excited, and I just can't wait to hear all of your great results from these Facebook parties. They've been so amazing for us. I've met so many new people just doing these, and even if they haven't turned into customers, like I've made new friends, I've planted the seed, and I've educated. It's just awesome because, we have our warm markets, our friends and our family, but this is allowing us to get into their warm markets. So we are just really having that ripple effect and reaching out to people that we never would have met had we not done these parties. So happy Facebook partying, y'all!